I am the holy Jewish Moshiach, whether the world likes it or not. There's nothing this world can do about it, saith the Lord thy God of Israel. Let me share something with you. I spoke to a girl Friday night on Shabbat, and I don't know what the conversation, how it started. I don't know precisely, but it's not that important how it started. But anyway, she said that I was messianic. And I told her, no, I'm not messianic, and I am not messianic. I am the Moshiach, the Messiah. And I came for the, well, I did not tell her this, that I came for the whole house of Israel. I did not tell her that. I'm telling you that, the listeners. Well, let me share this if I may. She said that she was Jewish, but she's an atheist. And to make sure you know that we're talking the same thing, I said, you are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And she said, yes, she was. But she's an atheist. She doesn't believe in God. Interesting, when I walk around the mall in Port Richey, the Gulfview Mall, Almighty God reveals things to me. And months, maybe a year ago, He had revealed things to me. Let me word this more properly. Almighty God reveals things to me often. But the topic I'm going to bring up, it was revealed to me long time ago, maybe a year ago. I'm not sure. I said something to this effect. I don't remember precisely the words. But I told Almighty God that I had come and you had sent me for the whole house of Israel. That also includes the atheists. And he stopped me right then and there. He said, no, I did not come for the atheists. Then I thought to myself, at that time, about a year ago, I said, well, those who are in Israel, a large portion of them are atheists. Even though they're of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they are atheists. And I hate for you to destroy them, because they are a part of Israel, the part of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Well, he made it clear that even though they claim to be atheists now, that's not going to be in the future, because they're going to know the Almighty God does exist because of the Moshiach and Almighty God. And all the thoughts they have concerning being an atheist will be of no value, because Almighty God is going to reveal Himself to the world, and they're going to accept Almighty God and the Moshiach. So when they accept Almighty God and the Moshiach, there will not be any atheists. So, going back to this girl I spoke to on Shabbat, Friday night, she told me she was an atheist. I said, well, the Moshiach is here, and there's not anything at all you can do about it, which is true. There's not anything at all she can do about it, because just because her being an atheist now just because of the thoughts within her mind of rejecting the fact that Almighty God exists now. Well, those thoughts are not going to be in her mind later on in the future. In the future, she is going to accept Almighty God, because Almighty God is going to reveal Himself to the world, and reveal to the world who I am and what my relationship is with Almighty God. So all the atheists that claim they are atheists, there's not going to be any atheists at all. Not in the whole world. Not in the whole house of Israel, and not in the whole world of the Gentiles. But the Gentiles, even though they do believe that there is a God, and they still have to go and be obedient to Almighty God, they have to go to a holy Jewish rabbi and tell him that your God be my God and your people be my people, saith the Lord thy God of Israel. This is mandatory. This is a requirement by Almighty God. Be obedient to Almighty God. You can't bring in your crosses, your idols, your statues, your beads, your doctrines, your traditions, or you can't bring in any of your religions, your popes, your pastors, your preachers, your Islams and Buddhisms, Muhammad's, or anyone outside of Judaism. You cannot bring it in. You need to be cleansed and purified of all that garbage and learn all over again by Almighty God teaching you. Go to a holy Jewish rabbi, and whatever it takes, get on your hands and knees and beg him, let your God be my God and your people be my people. It is not the rabbi that you must satisfy. It is Almighty God. It is required by Almighty God. It is mandatory that the Gentiles submit to the whole house of Israel, because the whole house of Israel is the tree of life, is the light of the world, is part of Almighty God. So, if you want everlasting life, submit to the whole house of Israel and satisfy Almighty God. He is the one you need to satisfy. He is the one you need to satisfy. So interesting enough, so all the thoughts, even the whole house of Israel, even the thoughts you have towards me now may be negative, but those thoughts are just temporary, because in the future, shortly in the future, you're going to know who I am, and the thoughts you have now are not going to be the thoughts you have in the future. You're going to have positive thoughts concerning the Moshiach, concerning me. This applies to the whole house of Israel and all the Gentiles that are grafted in. Yes, I'm here, and there's nothing this world can do about it. Absolutely nothing this world can do about it. And all the Gentiles out there, if you're not grafted into the whole house of Israel, don't insult me and don't insult Almighty God by calling me your brother. I am not your brother unless you're part of Israel, unless you're grafted in. Do not insult me. I did not come for the Gentiles, the Christians, the Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, evangelists. I didn't come for any of them, popes, pastors, preachers, Muhammads, anything. I only came for the whole house of Israel and all the Gentiles that are grafted in. That is why I am here. And I'm going to rule over the whole house of Israel and over the whole world according to Almighty God's holy word and holy will. And there's nothing this world can do about it. Baruch Hashem, Adonai, Elohim.